Christmas Eve, 1945. A quiet home in West Virginia goes up in flames. A family escapes, but 5 children never make it out. The fire should have left remains, but there are none. No bones, no bodies, and then strange sightings, mysterious letters, and a photo that changes everything. What really happened to the Soder children? A tragic accident, or something much darker? Ho guys, welcome to the channel. Today we will be taking a look at one of the most bizarre unsolved stories. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's jump in. It's December 24th, 1945. The Soder family is wrapping up their Christmas Eve in Fayetteville, West Virginia. George and Jenny Soder live here with their 9 kids. It's a big, happy family. Their oldest son is off in the military, but the rest of the kids are home, excited for Christmas morning. At around midnight, Jenny gets a weird phone call. A woman's voice asks for someone she doesn't know. There's laughter in the background like a party. When Jenny says it's the wrong number, the woman laughs and hangs up. Kinda strange, but Jenny doesn't think much of it. Then, a little later, she hears a thud on the roof, like something hitting it, then rolling off. But again, nothing happens, so she goes back to sleep. Then, at 1:30 a.m. fire. Flames tear through the house. Smoke fills the rooms. George and Jenny grab 4 of the kids and run outside, but 5 Morris, Martha, Louie, Jenny, and Betty are trapped upstairs. George tries to go back in, but the staircase is already on fire. So he runs for the ladder, except it's missing. He runs to his trucks, thinking he can drive one up to the 2nd-story window. Neither will start. These trucks worked fine earlier. Now nothing. Jenny tries calling for help. The phone line is dead. By the time firefighters get there, 7 hours later, the house is a pile of ash. But here's the thing. There's no sign of the children. No bodies, no bones, nothing. Okay, let's stop for a second. If a fire burns a house down, there should be bones. Firefighters say this wasn't a strong enough fire to completely destroy human remains. So where are the kids? And then, the weird stuff starts piling up. Days later, a worker checking the phone lines tells the Soders, "Oh yeah, these lines weren't burned, they were cut." Then, a witness comes forward. She says she saw a group of 5 kids matching the Soder children's descriptions at a diner the next morning. They were with 2 strange men and 2 women. Another woman claims she saw them at a hotel again, with adults who wouldn't let them talk. Then, in 1949, 4 years later, the family digs through the ashes again and finds a few bone fragments. But when experts look at them, they say, these bones belong to an adult and they weren't burned in a fire. So, where did they come from? Was someone trying to fake evidence? Fast forward to 1967, 22 years later. Jenny Soder gets a letter in the mail, no return address. Just a photo. It's of a young man, maybe in his 20s. On the back, there's a message. Louis Soder, I love brother Frankie, ill boys. A 90,132 or 35. Louis was one of the kids who died in the fire. The man in the photo looks just like an older version of him. The Soders hire a private investigator to track down where the letter came from. The investigator takes the job, then disappears. No one ever hears from him again, and that's it. No more letters, no more clues. Just silence, underscore. So what the hell happened here? There are a few theories. 1. Mafia revenge. George Soder was originally from Italy. He was vocal about his hatred for Benito Mussolini. Some people think the mafia took his kids as payback. A man even told him once, "Your house will go up in smoke, and your children will be destroyed." 2. Human trafficking. Could they have been kidnapped and sold? The sightings of them in hotels with strange adults point in that direction. 3. A simple fire, but a messy investigation. Maybe the kids did die in the fire, and officials just messed up. But no bones, no ashes, and why fake evidence later? Honestly, we may never know. the Sodder parents searched for their children until the day they died. Their last hope was that someone somewhere would recognize them, but no one ever did. The Sodder mystery is still an open case. If the children survived, they'd be in their 80s or 90s today. Did they live new lives, never knowing the truth, or did something much darker happen to them? One thing's for sure, the Sodder fire wasn't just an accident. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.